Hi, I'm Pax, and today I would like to share a brief EFT tapping session on how to curb the experience of imposter syndrome. And what imposter syndrome is just a deep, pervasive, persistent sense of self-doubt and the sense that what we have to offer as individuals is somehow not good enough, not unique enough, not acceptable. And so it can lead us to live our entire lives in very small ways, keeping parts of ourselves hidden and disguised and not really fully embodying and embracing who we are for fear of rejection or abandonment or lack of safety or perceived safety. And so it's something that really affects every aspect of our life, and we want to reduce it in whatever ways we can, and tapping can really help with that. I have a separate video that explains a little bit about how tapping works. So for today, you can just follow along with me through the practice. And if you like what you experience here, I will be at Earth, Wind, Fire, and Ice in Chadds Ford on Sunday, October the 20th for a live EFT tapping session, which will go much more in depth with this subject. So to begin today's mini practice, I will, while tapping on the karate chop point of the hand, do a setup statement 3 times, and then we'll be done with that karate chop point. And the loop of tapping points that we will use today is top of the head, right here where the eyebrow hair starts, outside the edge of the eye, right under the eye, between the nose and the upper lip, between the lower lip and the chin, right here about an inch below the collarbone, and then here on the side of the rib cage. Okay, and you can tap with your right or your left hand on your right or your left side. You can modify any of the words that I say. Each time I state a small phrase, I will pause, and then you can repeat that after me. Out loud is wonderful. If you're in a space that you can do that, but quietly to yourself works as well. And again, modify the words in any way that make them true for you, because that's what we're going for with this practice. So I close my eyes as I'm speaking. Each time you hear a pause in my words, again, you're welcome to repeat. And then after that pause is when I will move to the next tapping point. Okay, so let's begin our tapping to reduce imposter syndrome. Tapping on the karate chop point of the hand. Even though I have internalized the persistent habit of self-doubt and criticism, I choose in this moment to fully embrace, honor, and accept my whole authentic self. Even though imposter syndrome plagues my thoughts and keeps me small, I fully and completely accept, honor, and cherish every aspect of myself. Even though these long-standing feelings of uncertainty and self-doubt have led me to hide and deny aspects of myself, I call all of them back to me, and I embrace my full power and agency moving forward. So now we're done with the karate chop point, and we'll go to the top of the head. This imposter syndrome. These feelings of self-doubt. This deep, deep uncertainty. This sense of not being good enough. Not unique enough. Lacking in anything special to offer. I was not born with these feelings. I was born whole and complete. And then life knocked me down. Maybe repeatedly. I learned to internalize others' judgments, others' wishes that I remain small. At first, I heard these doubts in others' voices, but then my own voice took over. And this self-doubt became a part of me. I choose in this moment to send these messages back to their source, back to whoever it was that had the wish for me to stay small, to stay compliant, maybe to not be seen or heard. I don't need to abandon myself in this way any longer. Safety comes from embracing my whole self. And this is what I will do moving forward. And so it is. Tapping the wrists together, taking a deep, deep, deep inhale, breathing in all of the fresh energy you can. And then exhaling fully and completely, emptying out and releasing anything stale, unhelpful that you no longer need. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And then just returning to your normal breathing. If you had your eyes closed as I did, you can flutter them open as you're ready. And check in with yourself and see how you might be feeling now as compared to how you might have been feeling before we began the practice. And again, if you liked this practice and felt like there was benefit in it for you, I strongly encourage you to join me at Earth, Wind, Fire, and Ice on Sunday, October the 20th for a more complete tapping session on imposter syndrome. I hope that you feel like your full embodied self, and I wish you peace.